figures it out. Spell's gonna try to come out towards B's. It's gonna be the first round for Kinguin. And it's looking like it. So a mistake made from Outlaws. Perhaps getting a bit too ballsy. Running through the smoke in towards Palace there. And they punish themselves. So Outlaws mess up. Kinguin have perfect positions to counter it. And that's why I don't run through smokes, kids.
At this point, Kinguin at least have themselves around, right? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it. They have themselves around, right? Surely this can happen. B, who's right behind him. Barrow is right in front of him. Just to the left of him, the curveball player is Hyper. There is no way out. Yes, that's if you disallow the idea that he fragged his way through, but I'm just hoping that I don't see it. Maybe a little bit upset if I do, to be honest, as well, because the jump comes across and Hyper is going to slag him. Kinguin, they've got themselves a start. This is the round. Take a second now, please. I beg. Just get yourself a second.
They should pause here. Get around, ice the kicker, if you will. Take a pause, make Outlaws overthink what the mistakes were. And then Kinguin talk about what went right. You know, because that round wasn't too expensive, only losing 2 players, but they still, if they lose this, are going to have to take a save. So personally, I would have liked to pause there. Talk things through. Make Outlaws sweat a little bit, wonder what was going wrong. Instead, Kinguin go right back into a similar setup. The op shot missed from Spurrow, as this is just the Outlaws' safe default. Sometimes they contest mid, other times they can just sit back. This time a little more pressure towards B, but still the same game plan is implemented here from Outlaws.
Beginning to wind on down now. Outlaws a little bit less taxing on the Kinguin side, a little bit less flamboyant as well. It's much more structured play now coming from them. They've got Cirque overseeing mid, making sure no big push comes in. They're really racking their brains to work out what the play is going to be. They do seem to want to link up over on towards A ramp. They're more than likely going to send one of the teammates up in towards Palace. The rest of them will go down towards that aforementioned ramp. Then you have, of course, mid as well to be a bit more of a distraction-based element. He'll try and catch the lurk that will come in from short. Rocking could kind of just become a bit of his own element here and basically do his own thing, really. There's no real kind of need for him amongst the map. His job is to basically just see if he can take down the player and be abs right now, see if he can punish Hyper.
Just playing the edge of the smoke. There's 20 seconds, so they're going to commit to the fake A and try to come B. Hyper can shut this down by himself. 15 seconds, spray through the smoke. Rollins good for it. As the round rests on Rollins' shoulders, Hyper will lock it down and shut it down. Kinguin string 2 together at a critical time in this match.
Yeah, really getting back into things in a time of need. Bear in mind, it's only 8-2. It wouldn't be off the cards here for Kinguin to build up to 5 or 6 rounds, right? I don't want to get too far, too deep. But it wouldn't be impossible. It just involves them really linking these together. If they get themselves the next one as well, they can try and crush the Outlaws' economy, just really strengthen their own as well. And they all roll hand in hand to an embroiled Kinguin lineup that start to feel a bit more confident. I mean, bear in mind, Outlaws, they've already spent all their money now. This is pretty much their final buy.
Cirque just going to continue to hold towards top mid. So he does have a teammate there, but they're going to fall back. I think they're going to fall right back into an A execution. Look for Rocking and go Palace or line up a smoke. As Mouse is getting aggressive, though. Rocking falls back only to his death. As Kinguin, they push with superb timing. Outlaw's not there to trade it out. They push, get a frag, but Kinguin also didn't spot any more players towards A ramp. Now, that may signify a rotation to B. And that is. Look at Rollin. He's out of there.
That's not a shot from Sparrow. Close and personal towards Speller. There's as well. Still going to have to come into this one, though, as that position is going to be overrun swiftly by Outlaws. But because they've got... Okay, that's a quirky boost from CT, and that doesn't hold much value into it. Because he either gets punished, but instead he gets to walk through the smoke. What am I watching right now? This is madness, but somehow it's working.
Sick Counter-Strike.
It's so random. He's pushing... Surely, no! He's so low. Mouse is so damn low. NK is going to try and make this work. The knife out now. He's going to swap back to the rifle, of course, getting the reload in within just the nick of time. It's now suddenly a 2v1. Mouse has 4 HP. Surely, Outlaws. How on earth do they win that round?
Kinguin felt the need to go through smokes and take awkward engagements. What was that, 2v5?
I am so sorry to any headphones I just broke, but I'm generally shocked. You know, out the window is the whole idea of casting sensibly and casting with some level of composure in my voice. I'm done. I'm at this point, I'm just so confused.
That was a 2v5, I think.
I'm just, how? Like,
The positions from Kinguin sucked. I mean,
don't
no,
try and justify it. Like,
no
don't
players had support. I'm trying. They missed shots. I don't know, dude. Maybe they're trying to click E on their teammates, but you can't control bots in this. I don't know, do you? I don't know. I'll stop trying to justify it. Good spray in, though. We'll do damage on a Nikki. But Outlaws with 9 rounds already. This is already a perfect team half. I mean, what more can you get done on the T side of Mirage? I think this is already a favorable half.
Taking a second to come back down again, with Outlaws doing a bit more of the same as well, not really wanting to rush anything in this game at all, as Mouse is basically going to give up an easy first pick here. As NK, he checks for that. He's been checking for it every round, and there's the early pick. Job done. There is one perk to it. It does force Kinguin in a bit of disarray. They decide to go a bit more aggressive here by sending Sparrow flying up mid. They have rotated players to support A as well, but they've not realized that Spellen's in connector kind of underpass in an area. And that'll cause a problem. Round does get one of those, but these make things a little bit harsher. Gets a second as well as he converts the head of NK. Next on the shopping block should be Slurk, but that's where Spellen caused the problem now, because the T-side are happy to trade things. They've played these 2 versus 2s to their heart's consent. They've got an AWP and ramp as well to upgrade to and use that to lock down or anchor the position in CT if they so choose. Sparrow has to get both of these kills here, and so he does. The insurance policy kicking it big. With Kinguin, they get themselves their 3rd.
Hang on, I need to answer this trivia. It's the last code of the day. Everyone get ready. Get ready for the last trivia question of the day. I'm going to win this, Flakes.